Kill it with fire. 10 out of 10, would recommend. I would recommend this thing to everyone, period. No, kill it with fire. Get it off this planet. You are an abomination. Hey everyone, RazorMiddle here, back with another video on my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. And real quickly, just because this video is so long, I don't want to waste any time. I just want to remind you to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share, and remind you that this is an opinion video, so it is based off my opinion. I rank these Pokemon in a tier list format based off my opinion. If you don't agree with my opinion, be sure to leave me a comment what your opinion is, and I won't judge you for it either. Also, you can also make your own tier list with the website below in the description, and you can send me them on Twitter at RazorMiddleYT. I wanted to make the biggest Pokemon tier list of all time on YouTube, and I think I did that, but don't quote me on that. But I really hope you enjoy it, so enjoy watching starting now. Let's start with the starters, shall we? So I've divided these tiers into my own names, not S through E. I want to make mine unique, since this is the biggest and most diverse tier list on the interweb. I am starting off with the most perfect tier of 10 out of 10 would recommend, meaning it is perfect in every way. I would recommend this Pokemon to you. The next tier below that is it's amazing. It's pretty cool. Could be more perfect, I would say. Could be perfect, and it's not. But you're trying, and I appreciate that you tried. The next tier below that is chillin', meaning it's just over there chillin'. It's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Would I pick it up, or would I just leave it chillin'? I would probably just leave it chillin' over there, but it's fine. I wouldn't throw you away or anything, so that's pretty good. That's nice. The tier below that is, let's not say we did, meaning let's just forget that this thing exists altogether. Let's just not. And then kill it with fire is the worst tier, meaning get rid of it, get it off this planet. It's just gross. It's an abomination to all Pokemon. And let's give you a reference for the best and the worst right off the bat. Trico, 10 out of 10, would recommend. I would recommend this thing to everyone, period. Everyone on the planet, I would recommend this thing to. And then the worst, kill it with fire. Tepig, you know you're a fire type, but someone still find a way to kill Tepig with fire. Let's get science on that. Torchic is Gucci. It's pretty good. Amazing, I would say. Blaziken, cool. Combuskin, cool. Torchic, very cool. Love it. Not my first choice for Hoenn, though. Grookey, it is just chillin'. I am planning on picking Grookey, depending on the final stage evolutions, but you know what? Right now it's just chillin'. I need to know more about it. It's very cute based off design, but not everything is based off design. I need to know more information about it. What's its hobbies? What's its personality like? Let me know. So, that's tentative chillin'. Maybe I'll move you up. Sobble, let's not say we did. I don't really get the hype, really, if I'm being honest with you. I don't get the hype around it. I like its personality. I can distinctively tell that it has personality as opposed to Grookey at this moment in time. However, I just don't get the hype because the design is not very good in my opinion, so let's just not say we did. Let's hope it improves with final evolution, but right now, let's just not. And that's kind of a reference, what we're going to go off of here. Now, Totodile, let's not say we did. You're gross altogether. Just gross. Don't like you. Simple as that. Snivy, kill it with fire. This thing is ugly. So is Tepig, but Snivy's pretty ugly too. No, kill it with fire. Get it off this planet. You are an abomination. Fennekin, let's not say we did. I just want to imagine you being cuter, if that's possible, I guess, but your cuteness is not my particular flavor of cuteness, if you know what I mean, if you know what I'm saying. You could be cuter in a different way than you are designed to be cute that way. That does not make any sense whatsoever. Let's just move on before I embarrass myself more. Piplup, I love you. I love you, Piplup. You are the cutest thing ever. I would die for you. Can't believe I didn't pick you in Sinnoh. Can't believe I picked Turtwig, which is just chillin'. It's just chillin'. I can't believe I picked this thing. I don't know why. I still don't know why. It was 2007. Maybe I was too young. I don't know why, though. I really don't know what I see in it. Or Torterra. Or Grottle. Turtwig, you're just chillin', man. I can't, like, throw you off all the way. I can't throw you away. Get rid of you all the way. Because I did pick you, so I do have memories with you. But, looking back, I would probably have just left you over there chillin'. Squirtle. It's Gucci. It's pretty good. Pretty cool. Very cute. Bulbasaur. It's just chilling. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Nothing. Rowlet. You know what? No. You know what, Rowlet? I'm gonna move you up to the S tier. AKA 10 out of 10. Would recommend. You are the cutest thing ever. Your bow tie is amazing. I would die for you. Oshawott. You're probably the best of the Unova starters, but we're not working with a very high bar there, so you're cute by default. And that's questionable if I even call you cute. Mudkip, chillin'. Just chillin'. I don't know. I don't want to get too much into my opinion on Mudkip because it would offend many people because I'm not a fan of Mudkip that much or the entire evolution line, but I would probably just leave it there. Just leave it there. It's nothing special whatsoever. Charmander, though, you're amazing. I love you, Charmander. I love you, Charmander. Yes. Okay. Chespin, you're ugly as heck. I don't know why on earth I picked you, knowing you look so ugly. I even knew what you looked like before going into the game, and I still picked you. I question myself. I don't know why. Chimchar, I love you. You are so cute. Amazing. You in the anime? Let me just talk about you. You in the anime? Amazing. Would love to see you back in the anime, even though you've evolved, but you're still probably kind of like the same personality. So, come back to the anime. I'd watch. Froakie. You know, Froakie, if this was a different evolution of yours, you'd be higher, but Froakie, just in itself, let's not say we did. Your eyes are very unappealing. It's somewhat unsettling, if I'm being quite honest with you. You stare into my soul and it makes me uncomfortable, Froakie, so I need to put you down there. Apologies, but maybe in our next tier list on the next part of this video, you will be higher. Wink, wink. Scorbunny. Chillin', or let's not say we did. Chillin', or let's not say we did. Let's not say we did, Scorbunny. I'm sorry. You just look too humanoid for my taste. Just way too humanoid. You're like a cute rabbit, but why are you so human? It's kind of odd, I would say. Like, chill out. Stop jumping around and kicking people. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Maybe that's why Grookey's better than you, in my 1000% accurate opinion. Cyndaquil, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I love this thing. It is just the most adorable little thing ever. And it has fire coming out of its back. Yes. Maybe we can use Cyndaquil to kill these things with fire. That's an idea. Keep that on the back burn for ideas later. Popplio. You know what, Popplio? I got some issues with you, fam. Why are you that color blue? I don't get it. It just isn't a very pleasant shade of blue. It makes you look very unattractive. I don't understand your design. I don't get it. I don't like it. They could have gone so many different ways with Seal Pokemon, and they went with you. I question that. I very much question it. And you know, I'm gonna add you a friend here. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna put him down on your level. Popplio. I just want to let you know, Popplio, how ugly you are. And I'm gonna put Litten above you, just to show you were the worst of Alola. And you know what, Litten, you're just chilling. I like your coloration. I like the yellow eyes mixed with the black and red coloration. You just look very menacing and very dark and very fire type, and I appreciate that. I like it. And Chikorita, little baby Chikorita. I love you, Chikorita. I love you, Chikorita. If Cyndaquil was not in this generation, you would be the best Johto starter, but Cyndaquil is, so I have to put it above you. But you know what? Just know, you're amazing still, Chikorita. You're still amazing. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. I know there's a lot of people in the fandom who don't like Chikorita. I'm here to tell you, Chikorita, it's not that serious. You're amazing. I appreciate you, which means the world. Which means more than the haters. let that be known. So if we do the starter evolutions, we obviously have to do the middle stage evolutions of the starter Pokemon, and I have separated these tiers into my children being, they are amazing, I would die for them, I would protect them at all costs. Below that is a cutie patootie, you're amazing, you're amazing, you're amazing. The Coolio stage is, you're cool, man, you're cool. You're just in that awkward stage right now. You're very much in that puberty stage of middle stage evolutions. I'm not sure if you're supposed to be cute yet, like your starter Pokemon, or if you're supposed to be amazingly strong and cool looking like your final stage evolution. So you're kind of in that middle. You're cool. You're cool. You're cool. You're cool. The next stage is, who designed this? This is the tier of, who designed this? Actually, I'm asking the question, who designed this? Because I want to know. I want to ask them what they were thinking. Who designed this? What were you thinking? Why did you put this out into the universe? I just want to know your thought process behind that. Nothing big, I just want to know. Like, are you okay? You're good, right? I want to know. Let me know who designed these Pokemon. Just curious. And then the lowest of lows of this tier list is no! Meaning, no! Why does this exist? It is the grossest thing ever. Think of Darth Vader in Episode 3 of Star Wars when he learns, like, Padme dies. And he screams, no! And that's my thought process. No. No, 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 no. I did not want to hear this news. I did not want to see this Pokemon. Go away. Altogether. Get away from me. Go. You are awful. And I want to put some reference on this. Start it off right away. No to Marshtomp. Absolutely no. Abomination to all Pokemon. This thing is the definition of derpy Pokemon. It is gross. Its eyes are the most unsettling of eyes of any Pokemon I've ever seen. They're just two little circles with a tiny dot. And, like, what kind of eye is that? What are you staring at? Why do you look like that? What is this coming out of your cheeks? Why do you look like that? How did you go from Mudkip, who is passably cute, to this? What was going on? Who let this happen? I want to know. I just want to know who let that happen. Absolutely not. Torcat is, who designed this? Because I want to know, why was it needed that we needed an overly muscular four-legged cat? It looks very awkward and unsettling, and I'm not a fan of it. But you know what? Here's a shocker with how much I hated on Popplio. Brion, you're Coolio. You know what, Brown? You're Coolio. You're Coolio. I actually like you. I think it's very great feminine Pokemon design. Very cute. The little dress it's got going on is great. Its ears are adorable. Its nose is better. And its coloration is much better. If Popplio was this color, I wouldn't have hated on it so much. But the color blue that Brion has is muy magnificent. So that's that. Cutie Patootie would definitely be Quilava. Quilava, I love you. I just want you to know, Quilava, I love you. You're amazing. Everything about you is amazing. Thank you for existing. You're amazing. And then here is where I'm gonna get sappy. It's my children. It's my children. And that would go to Grovyle, Combuskin, Braixen. And I don't own any of those other children, so these are my children. They're amazing. Everything about them is perfect. They could do no wrong. Absolutely no wrong. They could kill a Pokemon. I don't care. I don't care. You can get rid of Marshtomp for me. Get rid of Marshtomp altogether. Just no. I mean, just yes, but just no to Marshtomp. No to Marshtomp. I'm still on that. No. Get rid of it. And then Cutie Patootie would be a Wartortle. Yeah, I'll put Wartortle there. And then I'll put his friend Charmeleon there. And then I'll put Ivysaur just below it in Coolio. What makes Ivysaur just Coolio is it is literally Bulbasaur, except with just leaves on it. It is the same exact thing. It is exactly a Bulbasaur, but with just leaves now. You're cool? I mean, Bulbasaur's great, so... Okay, I can't really hate on it, because Bulbasaur's fine, but... So, by default, you're fine too, but, like... Fine as in... Why do you look so similar if you're evolved? I just don't get it. I don't know. Monferno, you're a cutie patootie. You have anger issues, but it's okay. Just punch a wall, it's fine. Bayleaf... I can't believe I forgot about Bayleaf. Bayleaf is the fourth child, I guess. I forgot about Bayleaf, but you know what? It's my child. It's just the youngest, I forget about it. It's over there, doing whatever. So, Bayleaf, I'm sorry I forgot about you. You're the child that's birthday I forgot, so... I still love you. You're amazing. I would die for you. Servine. Where to? Where to? Where to? Where to? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by its toe. Okay, you can fit there. I didn't even know where to put you, because I still have the question either way. Who designed this? It's gross. Why does it have paper-thin arms? How does it function in life? Why does it have paper-thin legs? How does it stand up? I don't understand it. Like, does this thing learn Leaf Blade? I'm pretty sure it does learn Leaf Blade. What leaves do you use to blade? What? How do you run around? I could feel like your leg would snap. Like rip in half like a piece of paper. What is going on? Why? Why do you exist? Embor. No! You're just ugly altogether. Oh, wait, you're not even Embor. That should tell you how ugly you are. I forgot your name. You're Pignite. Gross. I can't even remember your name. That's how awful you are. Quilladin, get in there too. And then, anyone else go in there? You know what? No. Everyone else is safe from the last year. Everyone is safe. You've made it to the next round. Quilladin, what is going on? Like, how did you go from Chespin to that? How did Chespin get worse? How is that possible? How did you make that happen? I just want to know. How did you make it possible for Chespin to get worse? But Dartrix, I like you because you're in that emo stage of puberty where you hate the world and then you cover your eye with your hair because you have like long hair and you're in that like phase of your life. You're literally in the phase, which is phase. It's a thing. It's like emo, goth, whatever you want to call it. Your phase. And I respect it. I very much respect it. You're gonna grow into the beautiful wild child. And you're gonna thrive in life. But right now, you're just Coolio. You're Coolio. I respect it. Dewott. I actually like you, Dewott. You're Coolio. I do like you. I like the shells on your side. Like a little belt. It's cool. Nothing terribly wrong with you. Frogadier. You're Coolio. Primplup. I'm sorry, but who designed this? How did you... What? How? Who? Why? Where? How did this happen? How did you go from Piplup, the most perfect of Pokemon, to Primplup, the ugliest, possibly? Not the ugliest, but somewhat ugly? What happened? What happened? Why does this exist? No. Grottle, I don't get you. I mean, Croconaw, you're just there. I forget you exist. At least with Grottle, it's like a weird design where I'm like, I can remember you for the weird turtle that you are, but Croconaw, whatever your name is, I don't even... What? You just got like a toga, I don't understand you, you're very forgettable. I'm sorry, but it's a no from me. Alright, let's move on to the final stage evolutions. In here I have these tiers divided into the best tier being I would die for you, meaning you are perfect in every way, shape, and form, and I would jump in front of a train for you. I would jump off a bridge for you. You're just amazing. I love you. You're the best Pokemon ever, and I love you. And then the tier below that is yes please, as in yes please, give it to me now. Literally, give it to me now. I want this Pokemon now. Give it to me now. But then the tier below that is Lahied, which is the Thai translation for fine, and I did this as a honor to all the people from Thailand who watch my channel. I actually for some reason, they are my second most watched country from the entire planet, only behind the United States. They are about 10% of my audience. I have no idea why people from Thailand are watching me over here in America, but you know what, I want to say thank you, because that's very nice of you, and I'm glad you like my channel and you like Pokemon too. So you guys get your own honorary little tier in the list, and that's a shout out to all of you in Thailand. And then the tier below that is no thank you, and is literally the opposite of yes please, as in get it away from me, go away. And then the tier below that is just the worst of the worst, and it's throw it away, get rid of it, why does it exist, I don't want it here, get it away from me, go. And you know what, I'm gonna give you some reference before we get started on like the bulk of the tier list. And the worst would be, obviously no surprise here, Emboar. Throw it away, literally get rid of it now. It is long past due that you've gotten rid of it. It should have gotten rid of with Tepig. Pignite was a disaster in itself. I'm not sure who let it get past Pignite and into Emboar, but throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away. Get rid of it altogether. And then the best would be, I would die for you, Sceptile. I would die for you. You're my first Pokemon. I love you. And your friend Blaziken, I would die for you too. And you know what? Greninja? I would die for you too. Especially Ash Greninja. I love you, Ash Greninja. And then... Decidueye. Listen here, Decidueye. You're a great Pokemon, Decidueye. And I know everyone loves you. Pretty much everyone loves you. If they don't love you, I don't know why. But you know what? You're amazing. Yes, please give it to me now. You were the best starter Pokemon, final evolution from Alola. That is just a fact, undisputable fact. Generation 7, the best final stage starter Pokemon is Decidueye. Write it out. I'll write it out now. Decidueye is the best starter Pokemon final stage evolution from Alola Generation 7. Fact. Next, we will be moving on to the Lahiead stage, and that would definitely have, no, not Samurott. Serperior. It's the best of the three. It finally got rid of its flimsy paper arms and legs and turned into a cool snake, so that's cool. Appreciate that. Venusaur. Same deal with Bulbasaur and Ivysaur. I mean, at least you change and you look a lot different from Ivysaur, but like, it's just fine. It's whatever. Torterra would be on there too. I like the tree on its back. It's a very cool design aspect that they added a tree to its back. They definitely like add the ground typing because you can see a little dirt on its back. So I appreciate the design that went into it. I just don't think it's the best overall. So I'm gonna put it in the fine category because I respect the design that they were going for, and I like the uniqueness of it. And then I'll add Incineroar to no thank you, because no thank you. If you were firefighting, you would be in the throw it away category. I don't know how Emboar did this, but Emboar did this because Infernape is also in the I would die for you category, because Blaziken and Infernape are literally the greatest firefighting Pokemon the world has ever seen. And I don't know how you messed it up so bad, Emboar, that literally now every single generation, people dread, I kid you not, dread that the fire Pokemon that is the starter Pokemon will turn out to be a firefighting Pokemon because of you, Emboar. And people in Generation 7 had that fear because of Incineroar. You looked like a firefighting Pokemon, and thank God you turned out to be Fire Dark, because Emboar ruined everyone's love for firefighting Pokemon because you look like a disaster. Thank God you turned out to be Fire Dark, because if you were firefighting, you'd be a tier lower. Just for that reason alone, because Emboar, stupid Emboar, the worst Pokemon ever, ruined it. And then Empoleon, you're in the no thank you too. I will admit, you're cooler than Prinplup, but like, why? Why do you exist? I like the Penguin. I've always liked the Penguin of Piplup and Prinplup and Empoleon, so you get points for that. And then the Trident on you is a very cool design thing, but just why? Why? The Water Steel typing, it makes sense to me, yet it doesn't make sense to me. I could just go with a pure water type, maybe even water ice, since penguins are from like cold climates. I don't get the steel really, but I also get it at the same time. It just confuses me altogether, and your design just isn't very appealing to look at, so no thank you. For Alligator, you can go in there too. Primarina, go in there too. Anyone else want to go in there? Oh, Samurott, get your butt in there. Superior. No, I already have Superior up there. I meant to say Meganium, sorry. Meganium. Little boy, girl. How did you go from the cuteness of Chikorita, the perfection of Bayleaf, and turn into that? What happened? I'll admit, you don't look as terrible as Emboar. You're far from Emboar. You should actually be in front of Incineroar. Yeah, you go up here. You're just, like, on the edge of fine. But, like, what happened? Bayleaf was, like, the most perfect Pokemon to ever exist, and then you happened? I just don't understand. No thank you. Just no thank you. Typhlosion, yes please. Chestnut. Oh my god. You know what, Chestnut? Chestnut. You know what, Chestnut? I'm gonna be even meaner and throw you in the throw it away category. Throw it away. I have some beef with Chestnut. Okay, so, first of all, I just hit that with my elbow. A ghost didn't move the mouse. Chestnut, why did you need to be grass fighting? We have Breloom. Breloom's cool. We didn't need you. And then secondly, why are you so weird looking? Like, where did that shell come from? Like, Quilladin is in, like, a shell, I guess, but, like, you're, like, half broken out of a shell, like a half broken egg. I don't get it. I don't like it. And then my biggest gripe of all is, where did that tan color come from? You're green and tan. Chespin and Quilladin were green and brown, and suddenly you're green and tan? How does that work evolution-wise? It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. How do you evolve into a whole different color? It just was weird. It's not a good design choice. Grass fighting, we already have one. We didn't need you. Okay? But let's move on to the positives, because Delphox, Charizard, and then Swampert, and then Blastoise exist. You know what? No, Blastoise, I'm sorry. You're Lahied. You're just fine. Charizard, you're amazing. You're amazing. I wouldn't say you're perfect. I know you have a lot of nostalgia, and everyone loves you. I love you too, but not in the sense that I would die for you, because I'm sure there's 80 billion other people on this planet who would die for you because you're their favorite Pokemon. I have other favorite Pokemon before you, but you know what? Yes, please, I would take you on my team. I've used you on multiple playthroughs that I didn't even need to use you on, because you're so cool. And then, Swampert, you're a very much big improvement on, what's his name, Marshtomp. I respect it. Somehow you turned ugly into somewhat presentable, and for that you get a Lahied, because that's a lot of work. You had a lot of slack to carry, and you did it, somehow. Just a little bit, somehow. Blastoise, you know what? Blastoise, I like you. I like you. There's nothing horribly wrong about you. I don't even know what to say that's wrong about you that I'm not sure to move you up, but you're just fine. Nothing strikes me as special with you. I do like the blasters from you, but like blasters like make sense, but why did they need to be there? Why does a turtle have blasters? Because, you know, like Squirtle in the anime just like blasted out of its shell, so why does he need blasters if Squirtle could just blast out of its shell? Looks like a lot of extra thing to slow it down that it doesn't need to be there. But you know what? You're cool. I'm rambling now because I'm just trying to look for something to nitpick from you, because I can't really say why you're fine. I know you're not perfect, that's for sure, but like finding a reason to call you fine is a struggle. So you know what? You're Lahied. And shout out to everyone from Thailand. Alright, let's move on to ranking the main series Pokemon games, and the best here is replay all day, every day, meaning that this game is actually perfect, and it is the definition, picture-perfect definition of a perfect Pokemon game. I would replay this game till I die. And then below that is the IGN-approved tier list, meaning that if I was a video game critic for IGN or any video game website, that I would give this game a glowing review. Not perfect, but it would get a great review, and I would recommend it to people to play. And then below that is 7.8 out of 10, too much water, being that I'm going to give a stupid nitpick of this game, and BY say why it is not as good as it needs to be. Now, that's an actual review of a Pokemon game. I'm not going to say which one, even though it's not in this tier. I'll talk about that later. But moving on to the tier below that is needs a lot of improvement. And that is simply needs a lot of improvement. I didn't come up with anything witty because it just needs help. It just needs help. And then the tier below that is I wish we didn't get a Pokemon game that year. And that is true, but there's not a Pokemon game in that category because all Pokemon games are pretty much good. But let's move on to the replay all day, every day. It is most definitely Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, Pokemon Ruby. Where's Omega Ruby? Where you at? There you at. You know what? These games are perfection. I love them. Pokemon Sapphire was my first Pokemon game. I'm gonna get sentimental and emotional, but it was amazing, and then they remade it, and it is beautiful. The remakes, I love seeing the Hoenn region in 3D animation. It is just amazingly awesome, and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were great games, great remakes. Not as great remakes as Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Now, these two games are the greatest remakes Pokemon has ever done, and I will put money on that. I will take that to the bank. I will talk about it for days. They are the best remakes they've ever done. They did not only improve upon the games that they were based off of, but they added more to the games that they were based off of. So that is just makes it perfect. And then Pokemon following you around, 2 regions. Awesome. Graphics were amazing. Love it. But that's going to be all for the replay all day, every day. Now, I'll move on to the tier at the bottom. Not the bottom tier, since we've already established that there's no games in that tier, but the needs a lot of improvement tier. And that is going to be Pokemon Pearl. And where are you, Diamond? There you, Diamond. Pokemon Pearl and Pokemon Diamond. Now, this is unfortunate because Pokemon Diamond was actually my second Pokemon game I've ever played. Or second generation I ever played. I shouldn't say second game I ever played because we'll get to them later. But I just have a lot of problems with this game. The lack of fire types is a big one. The slow pace of the game is a huge issue for me. It is just so terribly slow. Surfing, walking, running, bike riding. It just is so clunky. I think that they actually had a very big time rush to get this game out on the DS, which is why it isn't perfect. And I'll talk about what is, better about it later when I get on to Platinum. But they're just not the best. Just not the best. That's why third versions always do a lot better in enhancing the game. But Diamond and Pearl, I'm sorry, you need a lot of improvement. And with the remakes eventually coming on the Switch, I'm sure all those issues are going to be fixed with the Pokemon that can appear in a region, like more Fire-type Pokemon. And then obviously it's going to be a lot faster because the DS was not as powerful as compared to a home console as the Nintendo Switch. So obviously the Nintendo Switch is going to give it a good kick, and the game's going to run a lot smoother, a lot faster, and a lot more better. But let's get on to Platinum, I guess, since we're already talking about Diamond and Pearl. Where are you, Platinum? Platinum? There you are. I'm going to give you 7.8 out of 10, too much water. You very much improved upon Diamond and Pearl. Basically, I don't have anything specific to nitpick about it because it basically did improve everything upon Diamond and Pearl, but it's just like a tier above because it is just basically the better enhanced version of the original game. It's not that much better because it's essentially the same story and everything. It just has more features and has everything, all the little kinks and errors fixed out and worked out and just improved upon. So that's going to be where it's at. So, like I said, I will be giving more favorable reviews when the eventual remakes come out. Mark my words, I'm sure they're going to be great, and their games are going to run a lot smoother. But let's move on to the next 2 games that I have a problem with, and they need lots of improvement. And that's X and Y. These are people's favorite games for many people. I actually love them. I think I'm going to give you a hot take, and I'm just going to say that their trainer customization in these 2 games are better than Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sun and Moon, and it's just a fact. Definitely better trainer customization than Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, but my problem with this game is the lack of post-game. It is the most unfinished game I've ever seen in Pokemon. I wouldn't classify it as the worst because I actually love the Kalos region and the aesthetic of it is beautiful, and I don't hate any Pokemon games, so I can't put it there. But like in a bad category there. But it just is so unfinished. Team Flare, I need to know what happens with them. Like, they just try to blow up the world, and then AZ like saves the day and his Pokemon returns. I'm like, okay, but like, I need more information. I don't get it. I don't get Team Flare's motivations, really. Lysander just seems like a maniac. I don't get him as like an evil team or evil boss. Like, it's the worst evil team in my opinion. Then don't even get me on the post-game, or a lack thereof, because there's literally no post-game, and we didn't get a third version of it, so there was nothing to improve upon because we didn't get a third version. And like, there's nothing to do in the games after you beat the games. Like, the main story's fine, like getting through the 8 gyms and Elite Four, it's a fun time. Mega Evolution is 10 out of 10 would recommend, but just, my problem is the post-game, there's none, and the evil team is just stupid, so needs a lot of improvement. It'll get remade in like 15 years, so they can fix it then. But let's move on to Yellow version, and that is 7.8 out of 10, too much water. What it did a good job upon is improving upon Red and Blue, which I'll put in the needs a lot of improvement category. Sorry to all you Gen 1ers out there, I can't find Red. Where's Red? There you go. Pokemon Red and Blue, they're the first games. Obviously, they're gonna be loved, and they are pretty good games, but my problem is that it was a new game, so they didn't know the problems that would come with it. And when you look at the games now that we're getting, we have a lot of the problems worked out. These games, they're the first games, they didn't have any reference to go off of, so like, super effective moves, stats, everything was just broken in that game. Like, a Tauros could like take out a team that it's even like weak against. It didn't make any sense whatsoever. But Yellow did improve upon that. Some Pokemon got moves they weren't able to access prior, like Fly. Charizard could have learned Fly in Pokemon Yellow finally, but he couldn't learn Fly in Blue and Red. It didn't make any sense. Like, the Pokemon with wings, literally on the cover of Pokemon Red, could not fly. So that was fine. And then I liked that Pokemon Yellow was actually the like only game besides the remakes, Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, which I'll also put in this category because they were fine. Where it's based off the anime, like, it's loosely based off the anime. Jesse and James are in there, it's cool. Like it. Kanto region's fine. Sorry to all you Gen 1ers who are offended by Red and Blue being there, but just know that Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, and then Yellow improved upon it, and then Fire Red and Leaf Green definitely improved upon it because got a great post game. The Sevi Islands were beautiful, absolutely magnificent addition to the game. So much fun post game to do. So many more areas to explore that I so sad we didn't get in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee would probably be in replay all day, every day if they had the Sevi Islands in there. And I would pay in a heartbeat for DLC that added them because the graphics of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are just so amazing and insane, and Pokemon follow you, and you can see them in the overworld and everything, and it's just amazing. But there's no post-game in that game, so it's like lacking majorly. But Fire Red and Leaf Green, they gave us Kanto like we knew it, and then they added more, which I appreciated and I loved. And 7.8 out of 10 is gonna be not Crystal. Crystal can go out there, I'll explain it later, but Gold and Silver, even though it has 2 regions, it is so lacking, and I just wobbled around because I'll give you my hot take. It is so lacking in the sense that it adds 100 new Pokemon, but which of those 100 new Pokemon can you access in your Johto playthrough? They're Johto Pokemon, but you cannot access them. Like, for example, like, I don't know, what's a good example? Steelix, you don't get the Metal Coat till after you beat the Elite Four, I'm pretty sure. They fixed it in Heart Gold Soul Silver where you could evolve Pokemon, like, later, or while you play through Johto still, but it just has many problems, and you can obviously tell that it was a very big crunch onto the Game Boy Color, that they had to fit all that, so it was definitely missing some things that would be later improved on the DS version, since the DS is more powerful, but they're just fine. Crystal, I like Crystal because obviously it added the feature of being the female player character can be played, and I like that because it gives more representation to the Pokemon community. Boys and girls can both play Pokemon, and I really, really like that aspect. And it also added Suicune to like the main story, and I like that it added, like, you've seen new characters were added, new features were added. It's cool. It's basically Heart Gold and Soul Silver are basically what Crystal is, but enhanced even more to even better Crystal. I can't even say Heart Gold and Soul Silver are like pure remakes of Gold and Silver, because they're really more remakes of Crystal because of how amazing Crystal was and how amazing Heart Gold and Soul Silver were. Now let's get on to Pokemon Emerald, which I'm going to actually put in between Ruby and Sapphire. Even though Ruby and Sapphire are the same games, I played Sapphire, so obviously it's going to have sentimental value in my heart, but Emerald is just amazing. They literally improved upon every aspect of Hoenn imaginable. The Battle Frontier post-game redefined. Amazing post-game. We got that Delta episode, which is sort of post-game, like an extra post-game that adds in elements of Emerald into Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. But Emerald just was like so clean, polished. It like focused more on double battles, which I liked. Just so many great things about it that makes me want to replay it all day, every day. And I have replayed it all day, every day. I actually just recently beat a Battle Frontier person after 13 years after I lost to them the first time and never got to replay it against them again. I made it my mission to battle them and find them, and I did it. I beat you, Lucy, and I'm proud of you. Take that, I'm a Battle Frontier master. Let's move on to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and Moon and Sun. Sun and Moon, whatever you want to call it. Ultra Sun is gonna go there. So basically, it just is the same explanation for the same games, because they're literally the same games, except Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon just give you more to do later in the post game, and then they sprinkle in new aspects of the game. And I also like that they added a bunch of new Pokemon, like new Ultra Beasts and stuff. I wish they added new Alolan forms, but they didn't do that, obviously, so it's fine. But the new Ultra Beasts were cool. And Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is really the game we should have gotten for Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon, we should have gotten like a sequel for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, really. And Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon should have been what Pokemon Sun and Moon are. And then we should have gotten a sequel later, like Black 2 and White 2. If that makes any sense. But they're just the enhanced version, excuse me, and they're so much better. Now let's move on to Black and White. What puts Black and White here is the story. I love the story. They're great games, and I know I dissed on all the starter Pokemon, and that's just my opinion. I'm not a fan of any of the starter Pokemon there, but Black and White, their story is so amazing. It is actually very thought-provoking, and I like that it adds humanistic, like, themes into the game of, like, animal abuse, aka Pokemon abuse. Is it ethical to capture Pokemon? Or should they choose themselves to be outside Pokeballs and living free? And I like that aspect. But you know what? Black and White 2, just awesome. I approve these games so much. I love that we finally got a direct sequel to a game. With the first direct sequel, they were literally the first direct sequel, and I love it, I love it, love it. I love that we come back to the Unova region. It's somewhat new, somewhat old. You see some familiar faces grown up, and you also meet new characters that you didn't see in the first games, and that thing is just so beautiful. I wish they would do more of that. They should, like I said, they should have just given it to us like that. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon should have been Sun and Moon 2, and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon should have been the first games. So, it's whatever, but that's going to be my ranking of the Pokemon games from the mainline series. There's no bad games, in my opinion. The only games that are, like, I would say are bad, but they're not bad, I'll just put air quotes on it, is that they need improvement. And there's not a bad game. I always wish we get a Pokemon game every year. It's just a fact. I wish we do. So, there's nothing going in that category. And I would not want to see a game not released any year, even though it happens sometimes. But I love Pokemon, and I want to see a game every year. Let's move on to ranking all the Pokemon male characters. So I have these tiers a little bit different, because there are some different aspects of ranking the male and female characters, which I'll do the females next. And There's a different category. It's not the worst category, it's just the I don't know them category. There are some people on this tier that I simply do not know what game they come from. They may come from like a side game that, like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or something like that I haven't played, so I don't know them. And then irrelevant will basically be I don't hate them or anything. I don't hate like really any characters, but they're just like useless, so I don't care. And then in the middle right there is nothing special. You're cool. You play your role fine. You are vital to the story in a certain way, like a gym leader that doesn't really do much outside the gym, but you play an important part. And then above that is a chill dude. You are cool, dude. I like you. You have a very unique personality or something about you that is a enhanced quality that some other characters don't get. And then the top tier is the god amongst mortals. You are literally a god. You are amazing. Everything about you is so cool, and you are amazing, basically, yeah. So let's move on. I'm not going to do these in any particular order, just because there's so many. Maybe I'll just go one by one. I'll just explain it really quick. Aaron, nothing special. Alder, nothing special. I don't remember ever battling you. I don't remember going back to rematch the champion after you beat N. I don't ever remember doing that. Maybe I did. Archie, you're a chill dude. You're a little bit crazy, but it's fine. Barry, you're cool. Professor Birch, Professor Birch, you're fine. You got a little bit of personality, so that's fine. Blaine, you're gonna need a burn heal because you're not perfect, and I just burned you. Blue, you are a god amongst mortals. Brawly, you're irrelevant. You have no personality. What's his face? Brendan. Nothing special. I say nothing special because I played as him, so I don't know what the experience is like as playing as a female character and seeing him in the rival role. So, I don't know. I always played with May as the rival, so I know what May's like, and I like May, so I don't know what Brendan does, so I can't really rank it accurately, and I don't want to say irrelevant because a rival's not irrelevant, really, unless it's like a terrible rival, but whatever. Brock, God, Bruno, you're chill. I don't even remember your name. Glacier or something. You're irrelevant. You're like a movie star or something. Isn't he like a movie star? He like left the gym to become a movie star. Bugsy. Oh wait, no, you're not Bugsy. What is your name? You're a bug type gym leader. I don't even remember your name. That should be an automatic irrelevant. Byron, irrelevant. Calum, you're the worst rival ever. Sharon, you are cool. You're so cool. And I love seeing the character growth between Black and White 2 and Black and White. Just that 2-year difference grew up a lot. Very cool to see. Hate you. I always had a hard time with this guy, so I'm gonna put him at a chill dude. And, like, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you had to, like, fix the waterfall that was over him to, like, have him hear you, so that was fine. The twin or whatever his name is, I'll just throw him in it. They're all irrelevant. They suck. They're irrelevant when all the gym leaders come to save the day at the end of the game in Black and White 2 when N and Team Plasma is literally destroying the world, and they're just chilling at the restaurant, not even helping. They're terrible gym leaders, and they rightfully got their title removed the next game. So, bye. Clement, you're cool. I like your gadgets and gizmos. I've seen some of the X and Y anime, so you're cool. Colress, you are cool. I always had trouble battling you. Crash or Wake, you're fine, nothing special. You're unique. You're unique. I don't understand your motivations for destroying the world, let's just say that. Drake, you're a pirate. I like the gimmick, but does it really work with dragon Pokemon? This dude's fine. He's got a weird beard, it bothers me. Fine. Or nothing special, I mean. Professor Elm, you are irrelevant. You're just like the worst professor ever. You know you're bad when Professor Oak isn't even the professor of Johto, and he's just chilling in your region, doing stuff for you. And you go to him instead of Professor Elm. That's kind of bad. Yikes. Irrelevant, no personality. This guy's cool. Red afro, super cool. He looks like Ronald McDonald. Getsis, I don't want to say he's God because he's evil, but he's And he's not a chill dude either, but he's gonna go in this category because he's very cool. He's got a lot of personality. Giovanni, cool. Gladion, cool. This guy is cool. He's got the best character design outfit ever. Clint, he is cool. He was always hard battle for me. What's this guy's name? Grimsley, irrelevant. Guzma, cool. You're nothing special. How, you always freaking annoyed me. So how, you can go away. Whatever. You're irrelevant. I gotta rant about this guy. Literally, he, like, his only motivation is to get his sister's Pokemon back, and we never see his sister besides in the beginning when she says hello, and then you're like, why is he even trying? Like, chill out just a little bit. Let me lower this down. Wolfric, irrelevant, no personality. This guy, nothing special, but he has a very cool design, and his battle was always hard for me. I just don't know anything about him. Like, I don't even remember his name, but he's cool. That's all I remember about him. This guy, don't even remember his name. He's stupid, steel type, Elite Four. He was easy to beat. Watson, cool old dude. He's kind of crazy if you look into his backstory, but that's fine. Wally, a god amongst mortals, amazing. Volkner, you're too whiny for me to be a god, but you're a very cool design trainer, and you are mopey, and that's kind of relatable, so whatever. Morty, you have a cool design, you have a cool gym. This guy's a dude? I always thought that was a woman. I don't even remember his name. I had zero idea that was a guy. I did not know that was a male character. I always thought that was a woman. Do other people not know that? This guy, whatever. Juan, you're irrelevant. You only appeared in, like, Emerald, and then nothing else. Kawaii, you're cool, dude. You are so cool. Koga, ninja theme, cool. Professor Kukui, you are awesome, dude. You are the definition of chill. Actually chill. Lance, you're cool. Looker, you're always showing up. I don't know why you show up. Go away. But you're fine. Brendan, whatever. You know what? Actually, just throw you down there. I don't care enough. I'm just gonna. How about just I throw all the starter people down here? Just to be fair to everyone. Did I miss anyone? Oh, yeah, I did. Ethan, but Ethan is an exception. He's the coolest. Oh, you're right here. You can go. You can leave. Oh, no, I know you. Just, Lucian. You're nothing special. Nothing about you is striking and interesting, really. Lysander. Lysander. What do I do with you, good sir? Nothing special because you're evil, can barely run an evil team, and your motivations are scary and weird and unnecessary, so chill out. Marlin, irrelevant, like, just talk about added on for no reason. This dude, always the easiest of the Elite Four in black and white. Maxi, go there, you're cool. This guy's kind of cool. I liked him that he was kind of quirky. And then, where's Sophocles? Is Sophocles not even on here? Bro, Sophocles isn't even on here. And I totally did not rank him, did I? I did not rank him. No, Sophocles isn't even on here. There's an error in this tier list. Sophocles would go with him. You can go right here. Actually, no, you're right here. You're pretty cool. I like that you're mopey. You can go right here, because your slacking was terrifying, and you're the only dead in the games ever, so that's special. And you are a god amongst mortals. Seriously, a god amongst mortals. Who's this dude? Is he a gym leader? Where's he from? It's obviously Gen 6. What's his name? I don't know his name, so I don't know him. Price, relevant. Professor Oak, god. Red, god. Rourke, irrelevant. Rowan, irrelevant. You know what? I'm gonna move Birch down here too, because he's irrelevant too. He's angsty, so that's cool. Irrelevant, God, Team Rocket's son. You know, I'm gonna put them next to each other. Family reunion. Steven, cool. Surge, cool. Sycamore, cool. Trevor, you're not Trevor. What's his name? I don't remember. Nothing special. He's just a dancer. Trevor, nothing special. He's just a Pokedex hunter. Wallace, I like contests, so you can go into God Amongst Mortals. Wallace is what I would be if I was a Pokemon trainer. I'd be a coordinator and a gym challenger. I do both. It's the best of both worlds. Okay, let's move on to the female rankings of the Pokemon characters now. This has anime people in it too, so we have even more people to pick from. And the only difference here between the tier list between the men and women is that it is Goddess Amongst Mortals and a chill dudette instead of God Amongst Mortals and a chill dude. Same qualifications and everything to get into these tier lists, but let's move on quickly. Candace, irrelevant. Team Flare lady, don't even know your name, you're irrelevant. Goddess, you're cool. This lady is chill. Literally, not only is her personality chill, but she'll literally heal your Pokemon whenever you want when you're in Eterna Forest. So for that, you get a super high ranking. Claire, you're nothing special, but there's nowhere else to put you. I'm only putting you here because you literally fight the character who beats you because they beat you. And then the dude at the Dragon's Den's like, you need to chill out, give him the badge. And she's like, oh, okay, bye. And then you move on with your life. Team Flare lady, you're irrelevant. Don't even know who that is. Zinnia. Is that Zinnia or just a grunt? No, that's just a grunt. Cynthia, Goddess. You're the Battle Frontier lady from Platinum. Nothing special. Did I beat her? Is the Battle Frontier? I might have beaten her. For all those Battle Maison people, I'm just putting them irrelevant. I know I beat one of them, but I don't remember which one. I think it was the Triple Battle person, if that's even a category. It was either Triple Battle or Double Battle. Dawn. You know what, Dawn? Just because you're from the anime, you get higher than just a regular character like her, who's irrelevant. And I'm gonna put all the regular other player characters there besides May. And then Diantha, nothing special. You're the worst champion. Cynthia left a legacy for you to uphold, and it was too much because she was so amazing, and she's still the best champion out there. The Dragon Lady from Elite Four, irrelevant. Elisa, once again, amazing. She had a cool story. She was that girl from X and Y who, like, you did a little side story with in the post-game. Erica, she's chill. Erica, again, chill. Team Flare, irrelevant. Bonnie, chill. Professor Burnett, cool. Annabelle. See, the character progression here, like, the alternate universe theory is really confirmed here, because there she's the Battle Frontier lady, and then here she doesn't even know where she is, and the Battle Frontier doesn't exist. So that's cool. I like that story aspect, and there's, like, a cooler aspect to her character, because she works for Looker and stuff, so that's cool. Battle My Son lady. What is your name again? She's, like, French or something. I don't remember. Nothing special. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. This professor lady, irrelevant. Just a little side story in the black and white games. Don't even know who you are. Flannery, amazing. Interviewer, she's cool. You're, like, famous when you beat people, so she interviews you. That's cool. There's no really character to her. Don't even know who that is. No. Greta, love Greta. Hapu is cool. Bianca is cool. That's black and white too, Bianca. That's even cooler version of Bianca. I don't know who that is. Team Rocket, lady, don't know. Green. Green, you throw Pokeballs at people when you're mad at them, and I wish I could do that. Or I wish another character would do that. Only you could get away with it, and you know what? I support it. You're funny. Pokemon Bank lady. When I have to pay for the Pokemon Bank, I'm gonna have to put her up higher than irrelevant, because obviously I'm paying. She's stealing my money. So, good on you. Earn that living. Acerola, she's so cool. Iris, just from Black and White, is fine. Champion Iris is a little bit better, nothing special. Caitlyn from Black and White is super cool. Bertha, irrelevant. Janine, irrelevant. She's just thrown in there. She has such a cool, opportunity for a story to be there, since she's the daughter's gym leader who takes over the gym when Coco goes to the Elite Four, and they do nothing with it. So it's disappointing that they didn't do anything, because that's such a cool story. It could show like how she's like an inexperienced gym leader, or she'll kick your butt. She's even better than Coco, but they don't do anything for her. You just show up and beat her and then leave. Jasmine, she cares about Pokemon, so she's chill. Alexa, nothing special. Bianca from Black and White. Actually, no, you're gonna go with Goddess amongst mortals, because you have a very deep character personality traits. That doesn't even make sense. You have a lot of character to you. You got a lot of personality to you, so it's very nice to see. You want to defy what your parents let you do, and that's awesome. You go out of your comfort zone. That's awesome. I don't even know who you are. Jessie, obviously, best. She hates Agatha hates Professor Oak, and that's a cool personality trait, because she, despises him, so obviously you get to go there. Juniper, first female professor, obviously, you are amazing. Galactic Lady, relevant. This Elite Four lady, fun fact, I did not even interact with her in Pokemon Sun and Moon. I did not even get the Flying Z move until post-game, because I didn't know where it was. So when she showed up at the Elite Four, I was like, who is this? I know everyone else, but I don't know you, so I don't even know. Characters go there, unless they're special. Karen goes there. This is the roller skate. What's her name? She does Mega Evolution and stuff, and she beats the crap out of you with her Lucario. I always remember she was a hard gym battle. Oh, Karina, that's what. Don't know who you are. Caitlyn from Battle Frontier and Platinum, nothing special. Someone battles for her because she can't control her powers, so not irrelevant, but she gets her character arc later. Crystal, chill, because you were the first player character for a female, and you paved the way for more player characters and more females to get into the game. And it is amazing that you have introduced and maintained the legacy of diversifying the Pokemon community. So, for that reason, Goddess, you paved the way, so obviously. I don't know who this is. Who is that? Who on earth is that? Never seen that person in my life. Lana, nothing special. Lenora, relevant. Lily, obviously both Lilies, but the later Lily, when she's more confident, is way more awesome, because she starts kicking butt, and she's defying the odds and going out of her comfort zone. It's amazing character progression. Awesome. Contest lady, I don't remember her name, but like I said in the mail thing with Wallace, I would be a contest coordinator and a gym leader, so she gets to be high. She's actually related to Wallace, by the way. Did you know that? I did not know that till recently. Tate and Liza, just Liza here. Liza will go in, she'll do that, she's cool. First double battle gym leader, awesome. What is her name? Why am I forgetting her name? I totally remember her name. She's the Ice Elite Four, so that's cool. Lucy, I beat you. You're the only Battle Frontier person in Emerald I beat, so obviously you're awesome. Oh gosh. You're not a goddess. You're not chill either, but there's no other category to put you in since you're so vital to the story, but you're kind of crazy. She can go here. She doesn't really do much. Plasma, obviously. Or Flare, obviously. Mallow can go there. She's chill. Oh, she is cool. Team Flare. That's the only Team Flare person I like. She's the Elite Four, and she works for Team Flare. That is so cool. How did she not get arrested, though? If she's a part of the team, how did she not get arrested for all those crimes? But it's cool. Galactic. It's either Mars or Jupiter, I don't remember. Mary from the Pokemon talk thing on the radio, irrelevant. Maylene. Nothing special. May, obviously. Best female companion besides Misty. And speaking of Misty, we'll throw her up there too. Awesome. The mom from Diamond and Pearl, she gets to go there because she's awesome, and she used to be a contest coordinator, and I like the backstory that they actually gave to a mom in the games. That's awesome. She's cool. I like the face painting, and I like the fairy typing. Who is this? Oh, that's the little girl you help. Nothing special. The moms... I'll add her up here because she's a little bit more. She has a little bit more character to her. Actually, oh, that mom too has a lot of character to her as well. Wait, which one is the mom from Black and White? And which one's the one from Black and White 2? Because if that's, I think that's Black and White 2. Because the mom from Black and White 2 has more story and character to her. I think that's her, so I'm gonna put her there. But if not, let the record show the Black and White 2 mom is better than Black and White mom. Battle Maison Lady, irrelevant. Who are you? Don't know who you are. You're awesome. Nothing special there. You're cool. You are very cool. Nothing special there. Don't even know who you are. Don't even have the slightest idea. Roxanne can go nothing special. Roxy can go amazing because she's awesome. If you've ever been to her Pokemon gym, she's the only trainer who you can actually hear sing words in the games. She sings her Pokemon theme song for the gym. It's awesome. Sabrina, cool. I don't know why there's two Sabrinas for the same thing, but whatever. Nothing special, irrelevant, whatever. Serena gets to go up there because Serena. She's awesome too. She was a hard gym battle, or Elite Four, but I don't remember her name. So that's unfortunate. She was cool. She's chill. She was cool. Skyla is very cool. Well, actually, you know what? You get to go up there. You get to go on the Goddess Amongst Mortals. You're cool. She has the most unsettling eyes ever. So I can't put irrelevant because I remember her for the eyes alone. The straight up black eyes looking like a demon. It's just scary. She does nothing besides give you a badge, so whatever. Whitney, I hate to put you up here, but you're infamous, and I cannot deny your legacy, so I have to put you up there even if you beat the crap out of me. She is so cool. She's like the only Aether Foundation person who's actually nice to you. Winona, she's chill. Don't know who you are. Zinnia, you get to go up here. Why did I think that other person was Zinnia? And then you can go and chill along with your partner, your little friend. That's gonna do it for the female rankings of Pokemon characters. Let's move on to legendary Pokemon. Now, the tier list names were already created for me besides A, B, D, E, so they're somewhat clever, and I'm just gonna keep them for the sake of simplicity. And this also includes mythical Pokemon as well, so I don't choose that. I'm just gonna rank the mythical Pokemon as well, included with the legendaries. So if you're one of those people who debates that mythical Pokemon aren't legendaries, then talk to this person and not me. So let's start with type Null. Amazing, super cool. Savali is super cool as well. Why is this loading so slow? Sir? Load. Tapu Koko is cool. The rest of them are just meh. Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini. Cosmog is cool. That is just awful. Solgaleo's fine. Lunala's not as good as Solgaleo. Ultra Necrozma, oh my god, that thing stomped me. Except I didn't lose. I actually won somehow, even though I battled it thinking that you had to catch it, so I didn't ever try to feint it. It was actually just beating me because I didn't end the battle, because I was thinking of catching it, and then I didn't realize you could not catch it. Oops. Necrozma though, regular Necrozma, neutral, nothing special. Xerneas, nothing special. Yveltal, nothing special. Zyregard, 100% is neutral. Zyregard itself, neutral. Diancie, no. Hoopa, Unbound, no. Hoopa, regular, no. Volcanion, I like the typing, but, like, it's pretty irrelevant. Regirock, fine. Regice is my least favorite Pokemon of all time. Go the frick away. You know what? I always talk about this on stream when someone asks me what my least favorite shiny is. Go look at Regice, and then go look at shiny Regice. Tell me what the difference is, and then when you can find the difference, come back to me and tell me, because you'll never be able to find the difference between the two. Never, ever, ever. My least favorite Pokemon and least favorite shiny because of it. It's just stupid. Change the color, please. Registeel is my favorite of the three. Latios, they're whatever. Kyogre is cool. Groudon is cool. Rayquaza is very cool. Jirachi is cool. Deoxys is awesome. I love the music. The Battle Deoxys music is so good. It used to be my favorite until the Ultra Necrozma battle theme song. The Lake Guardians, no opinions on them really. I never really used them or anything. I've caught them, but not really used them. Dialga is cool, and then Palkia is cool. Heatran is just there. You would never catch Heatran if you weren't with the person who, like, did post-game stuff. Regigigas, awful. I almost said awesome, that's a lie. Awful. It has the worst ability in the humankind of Pokemon. Humankind doesn't even make sense. It has the most awful Pokemon ability of all time. There we go. That makes sense. There we go. Giratina regular form is fine. Giratina Sky form is fine. This is loading terribly slow compared to the others. What's happening? Cresselia, fine. I like the Dream Pokemon, and then I like its opposite Nightmare Pokemon. I think that they're very cool, yin and yang type thing, and I like the story behind them. Manaphy, why do you exist? Shaman, neutral. Shaman Sky form is cool. Arceus, literal god of Pokemon besides Lord Helix. Why is Lord Helix not on this list? Why? And then, let's see here. Raikou, obviously, my favorite legendary, without a doubt, no question. Entei is cool too. Suicune, though, sorry if you're a Suicune lover, not my favorite of the three. It's my least favorite of the three. Sorry. I know it's a very unpopular opinion to not like Suicune, but it's just, whatever, to me. Lugia, another opinion of mine that's not the most popular. Lugia is just whatever. Ho-Oh, on the other hand, is cool. Celebi is cool. Cobalion, talk about irrelevant. I don't even want to put it in the least favorite because it's just terribly irrelevant. And no, we can put you in the terrible least favorite because you were just like ugly. But the other two, they look cool, at least, if they're relevant still. Okay, these nasty Pokemon can go down here where they belong. They're just, where's the other one? Yeah, these two. Get away. You are terrible Pokemon. Why do you exist? Reshiram and Zekrom. Meh. Whatever. Kyurem is... whatever. I just said Kyurem. Oops. I'm probably butchering some of these Pokemon's names. Keldeo is cool. I love it. And then its other form is very cool too. Meloetta, not irrelevant. Like least favorite irrelevant, but it was like... why do you exist? Exactly. Genesect, you're fine. Articuno, you're fine. Moltres, you're fine. Zapdos, though, I love you, Zapdos. You are for real, the real MVP. Amazing. Mewtwo, you're obviously amazing. Pokemon Mew, you're amazing. I've never owned a Mew, though. Can you believe that? I never owned a Mew. Meltan, there's two Meltans here, so I'm just gonna go with the first one. Or not, because... there we go. Because that's not a PNG image. And then Melmetal is cool, too. I have shinies of both, too. That's gonna be the ranking tier list of all the legendary and mythical Pokemon. Alright, let's get moving on to ranking the Mega Evolutions on the tier list now, and I have named these tiers, the best being the real MVP, as in the real MVP, it's the MVP, most valuable player, and then below that is Illy, as in I love you, as in I love this Pokemon. And then below that is thank you next, and I may or may not be singing thank you next every single time I put a Pokemon in this category. It's just like, whatever, thank you next. Then below that is unnecessary, meaning like nothing really witty, nothing really bad. It's just like, did this need to exist? It was like an unnecessary Pokemon to give a Mega Evolution to, which is what I mean. And then below that is the meme of that cat sitting on the chair going, why though? Why though? Because, why though? It's worse than unnecessary. It's not even why does this exist? It's like, why though? Like, who had it in their head that this would be a good Mega Evolution, or this would be a good design? That's what I'm going for there. So there's a little bit of a difference between unnecessary and why though. So let's move on to our, kind of like to give you an idea of where we start off. The best of the best would be, where are you, Sceptile? Get your butt over here. Sceptile? Sceptile? Did I miss him? Where is he? Where? Oh, there you are. There's your Christmas tree. The real MVP. Grass Dragon, amazing. The real MVP. Love you. Obviously, you're going to be number one on every tier list, without a doubt that you're on. Tyranitar, thank you next. Thank you next. Because it's just like so extra of a design that it's like, no, like why? Thank you next. Abomasnow, why though? Why though? Who thought that was a good design? Why did Abomasnow need a Mega Evolution over something like Flygon? Why? Why though? Absol, Illy, Aerodactyl, thank you next because of your design. Simply your design. I love that Aerodactyl got a Mega Evolution, but like, your design. Thank you next. Alakazam, thank you next, because it's just a little bit too extra of a design. Like the beard, I get it, you're like a wizard, but like chill out a little bit. Aggron, unnecessary, really self-explanatory. Why was this needed? Its design is fine, completely fine design, but like why? Altaria, thank you next. Ampharos, Illy, Audino, why though? Like, you know what? No, not why though. Unnecessary. Because its design is fine, but like, it didn't need to exist. Why of all Generation 5 Pokemon did Audino get a Mega Evolution? I don't know, but it's unnecessary. Bayonet is very cool. I like that it has like, it's like ghostly arms are like zipping out of its coat or whatever it's wearing, so that's cool. Beedrill, unnecessary. Cool design. Very cool design. Very, very big improvement on Beedrill, but like, did Beedrill really need to be improved upon? Like, who was dying for a Mega Evolution for Beedrill? I don't know. Blastoise, Mega Blastoise, thank you next. What is that huge cannon on your back? That is just like absolutely unnecessary and unappealing. Mega Blaziken, you are the real MVP, without a doubt. Camerupt, thank you next, because you're very cool designed, and the Volcano's cool, but like, would I ever use you on your Mega Evolution on like a team in a competitive battle if I ever did competitive battling? No, thank you next. The blue Charizard, unpopular opinion here, but I don't like the blue Charizard compared to Charizard, the regular one. I think this looks so much cooler than that, for sure. I don't care if it's that one's a fire dragon and that one's just fire flying like regular Charizard, but I prefer that one. I don't even know X and Y, which one is which, but off the top of my head, but this one is just so much cooler. Sorry, not sorry. Mega Diancie, why though? Like, Diancie was just introduced. Why did Mega Diancie need to exist? Like, Diancie's fine. No one's ever... It's basically what they did is, like, go to your GameStop and get a little QR code, to scan and get yourself a Diancie. So go waste time out of your day to go get one, and then Mega Evolve it, and then not be able to use it, like, ever. Like, okay, why? Why though? Why though? Gallade, it's cool, but like, the cape's a little much. The cape's just a little much. Why though? Not why though, but like, why the cape is so much. I don't understand. Gardevoir, same deal. Nothing like absolutely wrong with it. It's fine. Whatever. Garchomp, absolutely unnecessary for Mega Evolution. Garchomp in itself is like a fantastically amazing Pokemon, so why did it need a Mega Evolution? The world may never know. It just like actually makes Garchomp look worse, and how is that possible? Because Garchomp is literally Garchomp. It's the best ever. Mega Gengar, Illy, I love your shiny even more. If you were your shiny coloration, then you would be the real MVP, but just looking like that, it's fine. Glalie. You know what? No, not even unnecessary. Why, though? Like, I would have loved to see a Mega Glalie, but, like, why, though, do you look like that? Why is your jaw broken in half? And why did Frostlass not get one before you? You made me hate Glalie by doing this. I don't hate Glalie overall, but, like, I hate Glalie when I look at you. So, like, stop, maybe? Why, though? I don't know. The world may never know. Gyarados, unnecessary, too extra of a design as well. Heracross, not what I wanted, not unnecessary, but thank you next. Not what I wanted for the design. Houndoom, not what I wanted for like a design of that either. Kangaskhan, why though? You literally changed zero except for the little mini Kangaskhan, baby Kangaskhan jumps out of your pouch and fights with you. There's no creativity there. Literally nothing. I get that you're cool in competitive battling, apparently, since I've seen you being used there, but, like, why, though? Could you not come up with something more clever? It's, like, fine that it exists, but, like, why do you look like that? Why do you not change? These two, they're, like, literally the same thing, so they get, like, the why, though. Lopunny, you're cool, Illy. Lucario, you're a real MVP, Manectric. The design is just weird, so thank you next. Mawile, you, sir, or ma'am, are amazing. Awesome design. Metacham, thank you next. Metagross, thank you next. You're cool. You're cool. I understand why Metagross was added because of Steven being the champion, but like, overall, thank you next. The Fighting Mewtwo, no. The regular Mewtwo, or the other Mewtwo, the psychic one, yes, absolutely. Pidgeot, thank you, next. Pinsir, I love you. Rayquaza, I love you. Sableye, thank you, next. I wouldn't say you're unnecessary to get a Mega, because you don't evolve, but, like, the design is not very creative. It's just, like, a bigger, like, little thing that protects you, like a Ruby or whatever that is, protects you. Salamence is an abomination to Mega Evolutions. What the frick is that? Go away. Why, though? Scizor, unnecessary and not the cutest design either. Sharpedo, fine. I understand why it was added along with Camerupt because of Team Aqua, Team Magma. Slowbro, unnecessary. Very much unnecessary. You already have Slowking if you don't want to evolve into Slowbro, so, like, why? Steelix, unnecessary, very unnecessary. Swampert's fine, and Mega Venusaur's fine. Overall, a lot of things are stuck in the middle, and there's a lot of Pokemon I'm still questioning to this day why they exist for Mega Evolutions and why their designs are like that. But that's gonna be it for the Mega Evolution tier list. Let's really quickly rank the Pseudo-Legendary Pokemon. These Pokemon are, like, few and far between. There's only, like, one or two every generation, so I'm not gonna spend the time making creative names for the tiers, so it's just gonna be the generic S through D, S being superior, D being trash. Let's get into it right away, and fair warning, I don't really hate any of these Pokemon. Dragonite, S, love it. Hydreigon, I've actually never used it, so I can't put it in S, but I do love its design, and I want to use one in the future. Salamence, it's fine. Tyranitar, it's fine. I used Tyranitar before, but it's just so weak. Just the dark rock typing does not work well together. And that being said, I used it on, like, a secondary playthrough, not, like, my main playthrough, so it wasn't, like, a rock Pokemon that I, like, ever use, because I don't usually use rock Pokemon. Metagross, as I would say, B, I've never really used one either. I've never really used a Metagross either, so I can't really put it up higher, and it's just generic to me. Garchomp, S, obviously. Goodra, love it. Jangmo-O, or Como-O, sorry. S tier. Fighting Dragon type is awesome, I love it. But that's going to end off the Pseudo-Legendary list. Alright, let's move on to the rather unique tier list now, and I'm ranking the only single-stage evolution Pokemon, not including Legendaries and Mythicals. So, I have labeled these tiers into 5 different tiers per usual, and the first best tier is Please Evolve, I Love You, meaning that it is amazing and I need it to evolve today, right now, absolutely right now. Underneath that is Sensational, meaning it is riveting, amazing. I don't necessarily need it to evolve, but it is great single-stage evolution Pokemon. Underneath that is, it's good for what it is. It's basically it's as good as it's gonna get. I don't think it's ever gonna evolve. I'm not gonna put, like, all Pokemon that I don't think are gonna evolve in this category, because then it'd be, like, cluttered in there, but it's good for what it is, basically. It's whatever. K is literally... K? Like, think of it like that. K? Like, okay, I would probably never use it. It's whatever. And then the bottom tier, worst tier, is I want Thanos to snap you away. Really, though, why does it exist? If it's a single-stage evolution, why, though? Can Thanos just get rid of you now? That's basically what's gonna go in that category, or tier, I should say. Farfetch'd. I don't love you, Farfetch'd, to be fair, but you need to evolve more than anyone else, so you get the special distinction of going in Please Evolve Illy. Even though I don't love you, but whatever. Sensational would go to Kangaskhan. Lapras would go to I Love You. Aerodactyl, I Love You. Unknown, I want Thanos to snap you away. You're stupid. You are so dumb. Unknown. Girafarig, I love giraffes, so it's good for what it is. Quillfish, the most irrelevant Pokemon ever. Does anyone remember Quillfish off the top of their head? Oh god, I don't. Shuckle, Dunsparce, and Corsola. I just got issues with these Pokemon because they're just, like, not useful whatsoever, and their designs don't make me want them to evolve in any way, so they're just there, but I don't hate them, because I actually kind of like Corsola, and I do like Dunsparce, and I guess I like Shuckle for that matter, but, like, love them in any way? It's whatever. Are they good for what it is? No, because they can be better designed, but it's what it is. K? That's what it gets. Stantler, good for what it is. I used a Stantler for a little while before I had to let it go because it was too weak, so I guess I have some sentimental attachment to it, which would make it not go into the K column. K tier, not column, not category. I don't know why I keep messing that up. Spinda, go away. You're stupid. Audino, K? Like, why do you exist? The Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, knockoffs, you guys can go away. You guys are literally just knockoffs, that's what you are. Let's see here. Miltank. You don't get any higher like I did with Whitney earlier. You are just good for what it is. You were the terrible, worst Pokemon ever. I hated battling you. Your design is unsettling and nasty to look at, quite frankly. And if it wasn't for Whitney, you'd be irrelevant, so you're good for what it is. Ditto, it's got a cool gimmick transforming into other Pokemon, so it's fine. Pinsir, love you. Tauros, I love you. Heracross, I love you. Are there any other Pokemon I love? Torkoal, I love you, Torkoal. I would totally, please evolve Torkoal. Please, Torkoal, Game Freak, please evolve Torkoal. Pre-evolution, new evolution, I don't care. Evolve this thing. I love it so much. It is so underrated. I need it to evolve, like yesterday. Viper, I love you. Zangoose, you're cool. I love the little rivalry gimmick that they have. That's cool. Lunatone, Solrock, you're good for what it is. As far as thinking about it, they should have just been introduced in Sun and Moon like 15 years later, but they weren't, so it's fine. Rotom, you're sensational. You're pretty cool. Love that you can transform into different forms. Delibird, you're... Yeah, just go away altogether. I don't care about you. Smeargle, go away altogether. Pikachu clones that look terrible, go away forever. These little annoying, bugs, I want to say. What are they? Bees? They're not bees, but like... Or Volbeat's a bee. Is Illumise a bee? I don't know. They're just stupid. Go away. I don't care. Relicanth. The only reason why you're not Thanos snapped away is because you are involved in catching the Regirock trio, or Reggie trio, not Regirock, I should say. Regirock, Registeel, Regice, or Regice. So, you have some backstory. It's whatever. I don't care. Durant. Go away. Skarmory, you're cool. Sableye, you're cool. Mawile, you're cool. Castform, you're good for what it is. You got a cool gimmick with the weather changing thing. Kecleon, you are just annoying. You're just... You know what? No, Thanos snap you away because you just block the way and it's really rude. You don't need to exist. Tropius, you're good for what it is. I like the design. Better? Could it be better? Yeah. Whatever. Absol, you are sensational. You are lovely. Love Disc. I would put you in good I love you to evolve because you need something and you should have evolved into Alola, but because you didn't evolve into Alola, you both get the K tier because, okay, you guys look alike, but like, why don't you evolve? And you know what, Buffalo-Ant, whatever you want. I know I put Tauros up there, and it was rumored you guys were gonna evolve into each other when people saw screenshots or whatever back in the day. But you guys don't even look alike, and you don't evolve into anything, so you're irrelevant. Whatever this thing is, I forgot its name. I don't even care to learn its name. Bye. Get away from me. Spiritomb, you're so cool. Pachirisu, I love you. Chatot, go away. Go away. Go away. If you didn't have a gimmick, you wouldn't even be remotely cool in any way, shape, or form. Maractus, I forgot you existed. You could just be Thanos snapped away. Would anyone notice? You're cool. You're cool. I have a shiny of you. Maybe like 3 shinies of you, actually, from the wormholes. Emolga, you are so cute. You can stay. Stunfish. Yeah, you can go away. You're cool. I wish you have... You know what? No. Where do I put it? Do I want it to evolve? Yes. Do I love it? No. And it's not sensational by definition either, because I don't love it, so... good for what it is, I guess. If it doesn't evolve, I don't expect it to evolve. My heart will break. Go away, you're irrelevant. Heatmore. You're cool because... You're cool because you got a cool, gimmick by changing into different, like, hairstyles and different forms or whatever. That's about it. Halucha, you're cool. Dene, you are cute as a button. You were the most... This thing was the most annoying thing to battle for me in X and Y. Whenever you go in a Reflection Cave, it always popped up, and I never knew what its typing was. It was like Rock Fairy, and I didn't understand the Fairy typing yet when the X and Y first came out, so I was, like, struggling to beat it. Always had problems with it, so... Thanos snap you away, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 times, snap you away. Hopefully you go away for good. Comfey... Never used one. I don't even know if I've ever seen anyone use one either. Ikorio, I mean. Good for what it is. Cool gimmick, different forms, I like it. Mimikyu, you are amazing. Please evolve. Actually, you know what? You don't evolve because you're cool how it is, so you're sensational. Brugjish, go away. This Pokemon is cool. Delmise or something like that. It's cool. Grass Ghost. I wish it was a Ghost Steel or Grass Steel, but Ghost Water. Even, like, it has so many unique type combinations that it could have, so it's good for what it is. Togedemaru, you're good for what it is. You're pretty cute. Trampa, never used you. Never used you, don't want you. Same for you, Turtonator. Never used you, don't want to anytime soon. Komala. good for what it is. It's cute. I like that they have a koala Pokemon, so you can stay Mini, or you have a cool gimmick too. So you can say Pukimuku, go the frick away. Passimian and Oranguru. K. I like your designs, but like, other than that, you have nothing going for you. Absolutely nothing. Wishy-washy, annoying, Klefki, cute. And that's gonna do it for the tier list of Pokemon that cannot evolve.